I can hear breathing outside my bedroom door. Slow, patient, right at the wood. I'm under the blanket, listening to my pulse. My phone is dark on the floor. I didn't lock the door. I should have. When I moved in, an old woman handed me an envelope.
"Rules," she said.
Her fingers smelled like peppermint. I shoved the paper in a drawer and forgot it. That was a mistake. The first line read, "Do not answer the door at night." Sensible. Then, never leave food out. Do not whistle in the hall. Keep windows closed after dark. Specific.
Odd.
I laughed then. I don't laugh now. A soft knock. 3 slow taps. My thumb fumbles my phone. A text from an unknown number. Are you following the rules? My stomach drops. How did they get my number?
I didn't tell anyone about the envelope.
2 nights ago, I woke to a shadow on the couch. A shape sitting still as if it belonged. I switched on the lamp. The room smelled like copper. I told myself I was dreaming. The taps continue. A whisper through the crack. You left the light on. I open the drawer. The envelope slides free. Inside, in the margin, someone has written, "If you hear tapping at night, slide the envelope under the door." Smaller handwriting adds, "If it returns the envelope, leave."
I don't remember writing that.
I push the paper under the crack. It falls to the mat. Silence, heavy as water. Then the doorknob clicks. The radiator hisses. Bars of hallway light cross the floor like prison rails. The old woman's perfume, peppermint and dust, drifts through the crack, mingled with something metallic, the smell of coins in a pocket.
My palms are damp.
I can stay still, be small, invisible. Call someone, yell, run. The phone is full of pictures. Calls won't help if every time I wake there's proof I was asleep when I wasn't. I remember unpacking, lonely and tired, stacking boxes, eating takeout on my knees. The envelope sat on top of a pile until I shoved it in the drawer. It felt like a relic, an old building rule. I should have read it. I should have asked questions. I should have listened when she tapped my shoulder and said, "These keep you safe." I assumed she meant locks and screens.
I assumed she meant mice.
Now, every rule reads differently. Each line is a lesson in manners for whoever visits. I can hear it learning. What lights make it brave? What smells pull it close? Which noises settle it? The humming swells, a lullaby for whatever never sleeps alone. It is patient. It is waiting. And the photos keep coming like postcards from rooms I have been missing. Every night, a photo pings on my phone. My door. Timestamp 1 minute ago. Another image. My living room, the lamp on, the couch empty. Another. Me asleep on that couch. Times I don't remember. The old woman stands in her doorway, framed by her light. She smiles like it's a small, neighborly thing. "You opened it?" she asks. I didn't. My hand shakes. The margin now reads, "If you hear breathing, welcome it in. It grows lonely otherwise." My handwriting. I don't remember writing it. The knob begins to turn. A cold weight settles on my shoulder. I look down. Fresh ink across my wrist in my own looped script. Welcome. Photos keep arriving. Each one shows me asleep. Each one shows me in places I don't remember being. My life becomes a stack of proofs I can't explain. The old woman leans close.
"We add notes," she says.
We teach it manners. It prefers newcomers who know rules. She points to the last line. The ink looks wet. I read it aloud because the sound steadies my hands. "If you hear breathing at your door, welcome it in." A laugh bubbles out of me, thin and scared. "Who are you?" I whisper. The thing at the door hums a child's tune. Notes curl under the crack. A stack of photographs slides against the wood, image after image pressed like proof. The last photo shows my face in the doorway, grinning, eyes black, the word, "Welcome," scrawled across my chest. I understand then. The rules were not protection. They were instruction. A way to teach visitors how to be invited. The old woman closes her door, as if finishing a chore. It doesn't like to be alone, she tells me. So we make sure it has company. Something slips through the crack and settles into my bed like a guest. It smells like paper and pennies. My fingers move without me toward the doorknob I forgot to lock. I read the first rule again, in the smear of my handwriting. Do not answer the door at night. I open it anyway,